Hey pimps, what's up? Okay, so I just finished this vlog and I wanted to come on here as about to start editing Jolie and tell you that the way that I intro this video is not the way that it ended up going. Okay, so originally this was going to be my Christmas reading vlog, and then I literally didn't end up reading anything, so then I extended this into it being just like a normal reading vlog. But this video has to go out today, so I had to cut it a little bit short. I still ended up reading basically 4 books because I read half of one, half of another, and then 2 full books. So we still got some good reactions and thoughts and everything, but I just wanted to let y'all know that the way that like I'm going to intro this video is probably not going to be the way that it goes. I'm just going to take y'all with me along for my reading and for some Christmas stuff. You guys will get to see some of like my Christmas things that we did, like opening presents, and it's just like, yeah, so it's kind of got fused together because I didn't do a full Christmas vlog just because our Christmases are usually pretty chill, so I just wanted to kind of bring y'all along for that a little bit, but it wasn't enough to make a vlog out of it, so you guys will get to see all of it here. Peace, love, and blessings. Hope y'all are having a great day. Let's get to the video. Hi guys, welcome back. Let me just like fix this real quick. Yeah, it is Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve, like 11, almost, it's 11 o'clock a.m. on Christmas Eve, and we are going to be going to my parents' house later. Like, we're gonna spend the night there, so we're gonna pack up the dogs and everything, and we're going there for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. But I want to see how much reading I can get in between today and tomorrow, just kind of have like a little mini reading vlog, but obviously we're gonna make it Christmas themed. Yeah, the first thing that I need to do is I need to clean my apartment really bad. Tyler's at work right now. He should be getting off in like the next couple of hours or so my plan is to get as much cleaning as I can in before he gets home, and then we will pack everything up and then we'll go to my parents' house. So I'm going to be listening to an audiobook for probably the next like 2-3 hours. But what I wanted to do was I wanted obviously to make this like Christmas themed. If y'all remember during my like TBR and me, I've just like talked about it in a couple of videos, but Tyler wrapped up some books for me for just like December for me to like unwrap, and I've already read a couple of them, but that's going to be our TBR. We'll be blindly picking our TBR from over there. So matter of fact, let's go that way, shall we? Whatever book that this is, I'll probably, if I don't already have the audiobook, I'm going to get the audiobook, or maybe we'll see if my Spotify hours have reset. I can't remember if they've reset or not. He wrapped these so good. He literally, since wrapping some books for me, he has learned how to wrap books on TikTok. Of course I picked the one book that I don't have an audiobook for. We're gonna unwrap another one. This will be my physical read, it'll be my first physical read for the video. Let's pick a book that I can actually get an audiobook for. Okay, he picked The Kingmaker by Kennedy Ryan. I've been wanting to read this book, but I've also been like terrified to read this book. So I guess we're gonna read it and we're gonna see how I like it. I think it has like something to do with like an oil something. I don't know. I genuinely have no clue. I've never read a Kennedy Ryan book before, so let's get into it. I don't want to mess up my hair. Okay, let's do a reading update. It's not a good one. It's not a good one. I don't know if I'm like on the way to a reading slump, or I'm just not in the mood for a romance right now, like a romance like this. But I'm not liking it. I'm not enjoying it. I just like, I don't know. I think I just don't care about it. That sounds so bad because like going into it, I thought it was gonna kind of be like a Yellowstone type vibe. Like if you've seen Yellowstone, like what's his Monica? I thought it was gonna be kind of like a it felt like kind of like a Monica storyline almost, which I was enjoying. And I don't know, I just like, as I've gone more and more through it, I'm just enjoying it less and less. It's not really, I'm not vibing with it. So I think I'm going to put this down and then we're going to try and read a different book. I feel so bad because Tyler spent such a long time wrapping all of these. If y'all wanted a cleaning update, I've pretty much done everything. Well, actually that's really not true. I've only started my laundry and cleaned my kitchen. I have to clean up my living room. I have to clean up in here. I would like to vacuum everything. And I need to like put away a bunch of laundry. I have to fold a bunch of laundry. I was wondering where this book went. Okay, we can read this. I feel like I'll enjoy this one more. Okay, finally one that I have an audiobook for already. And I actually started this not too long ago, but I will restart it. I was waiting for the paperback to come out before I like fully got into it because I was wanting to annotate it. So let's read The Bridge Kingdom by Danielle L. Jensen, which is actually funny. That's my husband's last name, except it's spelled differently, but it's Jensen. Okay, a little bit later now. I have pretty much done all the cleaning. Tyler is on his way home. It's like 12 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock actually. And I am on chapter 13, which is 113 pages into The Bridge Kingdom. And I'm liking this way, way, way more. I think I honestly am just in a fantasy mood right now, which is probably why like the Kingmaker did not do it for me. Now I think I'm just going to like kind of tidy up some stuff until Tyler gets back. Actually, I might get ready. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna get ready for the day while Tyler's on his way here, and then we're gonna have to go run a couple of errands, and then we'll have to come back here, pack up all the puppies, and then go to my parents' house for the rest of the day, where I'll probably end up reading more of this book. I want to get this finished tonight. I don't know if that's gonna be feasible considering it's Christmas Eve and we tend to do like a lot of Christmassy stuff, but we should have a good amount of time to like just hang out before and afterwards. So maybe it's a possibility that we'll end up doing that. Let's go. Okay, update. So it is now like 6 o'clock, something like that. We have a little tradition where we do Christmas Eve dinner, and then we open the presents that we got each other, and then we do like stockings, like Santa stockings in the morning. Yeah, so we're just going to eat. The dinner's ready. We do taco salad on Christmas Eve, so that's what we're eating. I made banana pudding. It's in the fridge. I was going to show you, but I forgot to put it in the fridge. Yeah, tomorrow we're doing Italian for Christmas, which is going to be fun. But I have not gotten much farther in the Bridge Kingdom as I was hoping to. I'll probably end up doing it after we open presents, like whenever we chill. We're watching, I think it was Candy Cane Lane? I don't know. It's a new one with Eddie Murphy on Amazon. But yeah, Bridge Kingdom is interesting so far. I'm loving it. What's his name? Aaron? I don't know, but I am liking him so far. I do definitely think this is going to be either like a 4-star read, possibly a 4.5-star read, depending on how it ends. Go ahead.
These are our Christmas PJs. I like them. I'm not wearing my PJ bottoms.
Oh wait, hold on. We have to do an OOTD. My OOTD, this is from Walmart, and the pants are from Target. The socks are random socks. Someone go next.
Hello. This is from Walmart. These Johns are also from Walmart. And these are also from Walmart.
Aye. Let's go.
I want to do the, what's his name? The guy that played Green Goblin?
What are you talking about?
The guy that played Green Goblin in for Spider-Man. You know how he had the magazine and he's like, you know what I'm talking about? So I just felt like, but this is from Walmart.
Okay, you're done. Get out. Get out.
Plates, let's go. Me and my monkey. Me and my monkey. Me and my monkey.
So my mic wasn't even like hooked up the first time I tried to take this clip. So I have not gotten any farther into the Bridge Kingdom. I'm on page 113 as I was yesterday when I talked to you guys. And here's the thing, I want to sit down and read, but at the same time, I don't want to read this. Yeah, so it's not that the book is bad. I was enjoying it, and like everything that I remember of the book, I'm enjoying. Like, I enjoy the general idea. I just don't want to pick this up right now, and I think that it's because I am in danger of a reading slump. Like, I'm looking for a book that'll do something. That'll do something to my heart and to my soul, and a book that is just like I don't want to put down. You know what I mean? I'm in the mood for one of those right now, and I feel like it's gonna end up being a fantasy, if anything. Here are my stipulations right now. I want to read something on my Kindle. I don't want to pick up a physical book right now, and I just got a new iPad mini. So I actually want to try reading on this to see like how annotating and stuff goes on it, because I think that would be really fun. I actually haven't played around with it at all, so I wanna see how that would work. But then like outside of that, I don't really have any other stipulations. I just want an audiobook as well as something to read on my Kindle or iPad. I don't know, we're gonna find something together. I swear it, we'll find something. So I still have Daughter of No Worlds that I own on Kindle, and I already own the audiobook for, so that is an option. The next 2 books that Tyler wrapped for me, those are options as well, because I only have 3 left after those 2. Then as far as books that I have on my TBR cart that I know are on Kindle Unlimited, Heartless Hunter, I'm really wanting to get into this right now. I know Phantasma is also on Kindle Unlimited, so that could also be an option. I also know the Ever King is on Kindle Unlimited, and I already have the audiobook for. I think, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I think Heartless Hunter might be the book that we go with. I think I kind of want to start that and see if that does it for me. Okay, besties, hold on. Can you hear my dogs arguing? Okay, so it is a little bit later now. It's literally like 20 minutes later, but I wanted to give you an update because as I was just kind of like searching for books to start reading, I opened up Heartless Hunter to kind of like read the first couple sentences to see if that was something that I was going to enjoy, and I accidentally read like 6 more pages after that. So I'm taking this as a sign that I'm going to be very interested in this book. I did get the audiobook for it already, although honestly I don't know if this is one that I would necessarily like have to read with an audiobook, but the vibes are vibing right now. I have my tree and I have my cozy Christmas ambiance, relaxing Christmas jazz music because there's literally nothing like reading with Christmas ambiance. Anyways, I am actually like really enjoying reading on the mini iPad. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about it, so I literally, like I said, I'm like 6 pages into this, so I don't have like a great grasp on what's going on. So far we're following Rune, and apparently she betrayed someone and she's running from these like hunters. That's all that I know. So her name is Rune Winters. That's all I know. Oh, what I was gonna say though, this is very much giving Legend by Marie Lu. It's very much giving Legend by Marie Lu so far, but like a more fantasy, like magical witch kind of like twist to it, because they're talking about a bloody X on the front door to let as like people know that like there was someone in the house that was doing something against what like the Republic wanted, basically. I feel like if you've read both of those books, and you would probably get like what I'm trying to say, but it is very much giving Legend by Marie Lu so far. Which, I mean, I love those books, so I'm not complaining about it. I just think that it's really interesting. But okay, that's all that I had. Let's keep reading. Good morning, besties. It is the next morning, obviously. It's like 9 a.m. I just got the puppy situated, and I am getting ready to get back into reading for the morning. But I wanted to give y'all an update because I only got through about like 50 pages of Heartless Hunter last night. But I think I found the book that is going to make sure that this reading slump stays away. I think we finally found it because I quite literally am obsessed with this book. I forgot how much I love a good enemies to lovers fantasy plot. Like, because I've been reading romance for so long. I shouldn't say so long. I've read a lot of romances in the past year, and I've read barely any fantasy books. We've talked about this. So whenever you get like a solid enemies to lovers plot that's a fantasy book, it feels so good because I'm so used to the kind of like enemies to lovers that it's like y'all are literally just y'all work together and y'all don't like each other. That does not constitute enemies to lovers. But this, I think that's what's going on. I'm only 50 pages in, so I'm not actually sure. I kind of want to keep reading on my iPad because I was really enjoying that last night. If you guys haven't gotten the audiobook, it's very good. I don't know, but I didn't realize like how big the font was in this book. Like, I just want you to take a look at this font. Do you see how large that is? That is insane. So I might actually read, but I don't like holding hardcovers. I'm so lazy. It's actually ridiculous. I'm reading on my iPad. Alright, let's do an update, yeah? Sorry if you can hear my dishwasher. I went on a little bit of like a cleaning rampage because it is 2:30. As I was sitting on the couch reading Heartless Hunter, I literally was feeling myself falling asleep. So the way that I combat that is if I have the audiobook for the book that I'm reading especially, I get up and I start cleaning. So I've been cleaning, I've been vacuuming my floors, but I stopped at like a good part in the book and I just wanted to talk to you guys about it. Listen, I am very upset that I did not start this book sooner. Do I think this is going to be a 5-star read for me? Not necessarily. I'm not giving 5 stars. It's not giving 5 stars. It's definitely giving like 4 to 4.5. Actually, let's see how far into it I am. So I'm on page 236 of Heartless Hunter, which is like a little over halfway. I'm loving Rune and Gideon and their characters. If I were to pick one kind of character dynamic or relationship dynamic that I love the most, like I said before, it's definitely the enemies to lovers, but it's like the kind of enemies to lovers where it's like he's supposed to be like this super hard, ruthless, heartless character, and then she is like this like cunning kind of cool character, because then it actually feels like they are rivals because it feels like they're playing this kind of game, and I feel like it adds so much to the tension of their relationship, and it just makes it 10 times better. And it's just, it's something that like you really can't do in regular like contemporary romance. Like it's something that's really only going to be conveyed well in either a sci-fi or a fantasy book. So this hit the spot. This is quite literally so good. It's so good. This was such a good call. I'm sorry to all of y'all that have been telling me to read this book for months, because I know there were so many, especially on my TikTok and my Instagram, so many people were telling me to read Heartless Hunter for like since it came out. And I'm stubborn. I'm literally, I'm not even gonna like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm just incredibly stubborn, and I have not been wanting to read it. We're following Rune, and Rune is from a descendant line of witches. But the thing about witches in this fantasy world is that it can like skip generations. And when you turn 16, or when you just get like your first period as a woman, if you're, this sounds so gross, but like if your period comes out black, then that's like the telltale sign that you're going to be a witch. And so Rune finds out when she's 16 that she's a witch, and so she's having to like hide basically among this world, or like, what's the word that I'm looking for, region, part of this fantasy realm, country, whatever, I don't know, you get what I'm saying though. And the place that she's at, she is like a really high like aristocrat or whatever. I don't even know if that's the right word. Do I ever know what I'm talking about? She's a very like high level elite is what I was going for. She's very rich. She's very much like the darling of the society or whatever. And she's also a witch, and she helps smuggle witches and saves them. And so she's like very much Harriet Tubman it. Gideon he's one of like the best witch hunters ever, and they end up having to like, they're basically hunting each other without realizing that they're hunting each other, to like just make it very simple. So it's very good is what I'm kind of getting at. I'm very much enjoying it. I do want to finish this book today. Like I know that I keep saying like, oh, I want to finish these books today, or I want to finish it. Listen, I know I say that in the past, okay, and I rarely ever follow through. I will be finishing this today because I have a good bit of cleaning still left to do. Because I now have less than 200 pages, I feel like I have to. Otherwise, it'll never get finished, to be so honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I care about you guys too much. And also, I would like to start another book today because this vlog needs to end today so I can get posted tomorrow. So anyways, let's go ahead and I'm gonna get back to the cleaning and I'll update you guys probably when I finish it. Okay, besties, I have in fact finished Heartless Hunter by, what's her name? Kristen Cicerelli. I always feel like I'm saying her name wrong and I never know if I am. Anyways, I went to go have dinner at my parents' house and I wanted to process what I just read before talking to y'all about it. And amongst processing it, I don't have a better answer. It didn't give me the 5-star feeling. It's probably going to be a 4-star read for me, I think. I so loved this world and I'm genuinely so excited for the Rebel Witch to come out. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so ready for this next book to come out. If I had it sitting in front of me, I would have binged it. Like, I would be sitting here binging the second book, which if you know me, that's not something that I normally do. I am not a series continuer, right? I'm a series starter. So hopefully by the time February comes around or whenever the second one comes out, I'll actually want to finish it. I'll actually want to read it. I don't know. I loved it. This didn't feel, see, this is like, it's weird. And I think this is probably why this book was not a 5-star for me, was because as far as like the action went, it didn't necessarily feel to me like it was super high stakes. Like, obviously, because of the way that the story is set up, like, it's a witch and a witch hunter, obviously that makes the stakes high. But I think because of how much of an emphasis there was on their connection and like their relationship or whatever, I feel like that made the stakes feel lower to me because there was more of an emphasis on the romance. And usually whenever I read fantasies, I'm used to having the romance be something that's more on the back burner, and then like what we're trying to accomplish in the story is at the forefront. So then it makes you like want the romance even more, and then I feel like it makes the tension even higher. With this book, I feel like there was a good amount of tension at the beginning, and then there wasn't towards like the middle. I'd be interested to see how the next book in the series goes, because I feel like that would definitely solidify like whether or not this series is going to be a 5-star series, because I do think it has potential to be, but it's not as it currently stands. But it was still really, really good, and I very much enjoyed it. Obviously, I enjoyed it. I binged. I think I was like 15, not even 15%. I think I was less than 10% into this book this morning when I started, and I finished it today. So like, I obviously enjoyed it. But now we have one more book to read for the night. And I really think I want to finish A Curse for True Love, because I've been talking about wanting to finish this series for a hot minute now, and I'm like that far into it. But I know that the audiobook really is not that long. Let's see how much time we have left in the audio. Yeah, I have an hour and 45 minutes left in the audiobook, so I think this is gonna be the next one that we read. And then because I don't have this on like the Kindle app or anything, I'm just gonna read it physically. I just really am not feeling good today. Like, I felt sick all day long, and I've also felt quite literally exhausted. Like, I can barely keep my eyes open right now, but it's not time for me to go to bed, because if I go to bed now, I'm gonna wake up at 3 a.m. and then it's just gonna throw my whole sleep schedule off. So I need to stay up until like 8 or 9, and that sounds like actual torture right now. Anyways. Okay, besties, it is now like 8:30 p.m. and I have finished A Curse for True Love. Here's the thing, like, listen, this is the third book in the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy, so if you have not read the first 2 books, I'm not gonna like spoil anything for it. We're just gonna give my general like thoughts and opinions, I guess, on this book, but then like the whole trilogy as a whole off the rip, and say I don't think this trilogy was better than the Caraval trilogy. I loved it, and it had a very whimsical and almost just kind of like fluffy kind of feel to it, but then also you had like a very real sinister feel to it because of some characters in this book. It was such a weird contrast between like the overall tone and, you know, like not Once Upon a Broken Heart, but like a very fairy tale-esque feeling of the whole trilogy, and then like when you actually start to get into things that were happening. It's very, very violent and like awful, you know what I mean? And I feel like if you read this one, like you kind of know the gripes that I've seen for this book, where like Jack's not really playing a huge role in this book. I don't really understand that. Like I still love this book. I think I'd probably give it like a 4.5 star. It just didn't give me that 5-star feeling, and it didn't give me the same feeling that I had when I finished Finale by Stephanie Garber, which is the 3rd book in the Caraval trilogy. I think this will probably be like a comfort trilogy for me, this one and Caraval. Absolutely loved these books. I'm very happy that I read them. They do, honestly, like Caraval had a very Christmassy feel to it, so I'm happy that I read it when I did. I'm happy that I finished this when I did, because it still gave off those like wintry kind of Christmassy vibes. So perfect for the season, being that it's like December 27th right now, December 26th right now. I'm really sad that that's over. Now the only thing that I have left to read from this like world is Spectacular, which I think is a Caraval novella. Maybe we'll go and get that tomorrow, hopefully. Who knows, maybe this weekend, I don't know. I want to get like one more book at least half started or finished if I can, but I don't know what I want to read. Let's look at what I have on my Audible. Okay besties, after perusing literally everything but my physical TBR, I have found a book. We are going to be reading Hollowed Games by C.N. Crawford. I've heard so much about C.N. Crawford since I've joined Book Talk for the most part, and I saw one of her TikToks today because she had duetted one of my mutuals that was talking about her books, and she was like, I have a theory that my books are gonna blow up like the day that TikTok shuts down, and whatnot. And then I got the audiobook for it because, you know me, I just made a cup of chamomile, honey, and vanilla tea. So we're gonna sit here and read this. I quite literally have no idea what this book is about. Apparently, actually, hold on. Let's see if we can, oh, I think I already did. Yeah, I loaded up the Goodreads. Ooh. So she's cursed, okay? She doesn't want the attention of the kingdom's magic hunters. The leader of these magic hunters learns her secret, and then he ends up sending her, like he arrests her, and she has to survive a deadly competition to win the mercy of their god. So her curse, yeah, if she touches anybody, they kick the bucket. What is it giving? What is it giving? It's giving a book that I read. I was just thinking about the cheese touch. There is a book that like he can't touch, not 5 feet apart. That's not what I'm talking about. It's magical. I don't know. I'll think about it later and then be really upset. If I think about it between now and me editing, I'll put it in somewhere. It says perfect for Court of Thorns and Roses and Serpent in the Wings of Night fans, I'm assuming. It ended without the fans part. I don't know. I'm excited about it. I don't know if this is like an ongoing series or what. So I'm just gonna sit here, drink my tea, and read on the iPads. Because my charge is not charging on the iPads. Okay, literally not a reading update, but I just wanted to tell y'all that I thought about the book that I was trying to talk to you about. No, it wasn't Shatter Me. Get that out of here. I'm talking about something before Shatter Me, if you can even fathom. There was this book, came out in 2013, and it literally only has 195 reviews on Goodreads, and for some reason, like, it's not on my Goodreads, but I remember it specifically being set in New Orleans, and I remember that I knew the name of it. I knew it was Indigo, but then whenever I put it in Goodreads, like, it didn't pop up because it's not a very popular book. So like I wasn't sure. I thought this book was like widely popular back in like 2015 when I must have read it. It's literally about this girl named Corinne, I don't know how you say her name. Her little sister died because she thought that like she touched her sister, that like she literally was like cursed, like if she just like touches people then they would like die. And she ends up moving to New Orleans, which is like something that I remembered, and she meets this guy, and I remember the specific scene from this book, and it was like they're outside and it's completely bright outside, but it's like pouring. I don't know. This just like came from the deep recesses of my mind, bro. Good morning, besties. First of all, my dogs just woke up, which means that they have turned into WWE wrestlers. So if you can hear them in the background, but I did want to come on here and give y'all a last update for this video because I did end up getting through a good amount of the book last night, which is Hollowed Games. I got through 41% of it, which is chapter 19, which, okay, we have to talk about something because I found out something delicious last night. Okay, so if you have an Audible, I don't know, I think it does connect with your Audible. If you have Audible and you have like, I guess the updated version of Kindle, if you like hit the screen and it looks like this, okay, hello, and then you press play, it literally, and not only that, but it turns the page for you. So like, if you're level 10 lazy like me, first of all, we're locked in, but also you could literally just set your iPad up. Like, I literally was laying in bed last night. I set my iPad up and I just snuggled up. You don't have to move to turn the page. You don't have to use like the little Kindle page turner, because like the Kindle, it won't turn its page for you. I literally think that iPad mini is going to be like my new Kindle, or like it's heavily going to be in rotation because of that. Like, that is so awesome. Yeah, because that is quite literally a game changer for me. Anyways, outside of that, the reading update for that book is okay, this book is so weird. That's not the best way to start this off. It's not weird, it's just that it goes through like ups and downs, where like the ups, like I literally do not want to stop reading it, and I just like find myself sitting there just like, wait, I need to figure out how this scene ends, which is like really good. And then we go through scenes where I'm like, oh, okay, like I could put this down right now, which I feel like is normal in any book. I don't know, it's just like, it's been a minute since I've had a book do that. Like A Curse for True Love, I was pretty much like stuck in it the whole time. It was the same thing with Heartless Hunter. I was pretty intrigued the whole time. It is very much giving Serpent in the Wings of Night right now, but I do love kind of like where it's going. I feel like I probably will end up finishing this book today, but I need to get this video out today. I think that is going to be it for this video. I will say, like, where this book is right now, I would definitely recommend it. Just going to, it's Hollowed Games by C.N. Crawford. So I'm excited to finish it. I'll just update y'all in like my next reading vlog, because I'm gonna start a new one today, so you guys will get the rest of my reactions in that one. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'm sorry this was kind of like all over the place, but so am I. You know what I mean? Yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know what day of Bookmas this is. I skipped yesterday, so thank you guys for being gracious with me and allowing me to not feel great yesterday, because I was going through it. I was trying not to, but I was. So I love you guys so much. If you guys want to find my face on any other place on the internet, just go ahead and check the links in my description. I have a merch line that is out. You guys can check that. It's down there as well. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.